I'm talking shit.
I want to talk about love. In your honest opinion. In your honest, we got some good topics, so I just want to get the like thinkful ones out the way before we get to the goofy shit.
It's on the flow.
Love, is it an action or a feeling?
It's a feeling. For me, it's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's something. For me, it's something that is it's something that cannot be forced. It's something that you just gotta feel. You just gotta pretty much know, and it's going to come spontaneous.
That's not true. Because name something that you love that didn't require action.
My mommy.
That was the action of you being born. And she did things for you.
Nigga, I didn't ask to be born.
Yeah, but you were born, and she's literally always did things for you. So there's always going to be an action tied to that love.
Was that how I love though? Like honestly, now that I think about it, like last year, she gave me like $500 just off the strength for Christmas. That was my Christmas present. Granted, that was to pay my plates, because my plate's like $350. So,
yeah, but that's the action.
It's not action of love. That's the action of nigga, get your shit together.
I'm still saying it's an act. What I'm saying is it's still an action. I think love is an action that turns into a feeling, because I think regardless of if, say, like you, my mom, my dad, my grandma don't do another thing for me, I think I could still love you guys. So that would be turned into a feeling. But you've never loved anything that didn't require action to start. And I think the closest thing to that would be kind of the example you gave. I think your child could never do nothing for you, and then you could still love your child wholeheartedly. Like if there's anything that would be like unequal love, that would always be unequal, I think it would be a parent to child relationship, because the child doesn't have to love the parent like the way the parent loves the child.
It's fucked up, but at the same time,
if we being real.
Hey, actually, you know what? Does love have to be a responsibility in that setting? In what you said, does love have to be a responsibility, or
depends on what you think a responsibility is?
Like, is it a responsibility for me to love my mama?
No, not really.
But then I do though.
But then again, it depends on what you consider love is. Because, like, I was talking to my
I do anything for my mama, bro.
See, you say that, but you don't. But reason why I say that is because I was talking to my grandma. And, hold on, you don't. Because I was talking to my grandma, and my grandma's way of loving us is the hugging us, making sure we good, making sure we ate, making sure I love you, telling us that, the kiss on the cheek, typical grandma stuff.
She kiss you?
On the cheek, nigga, don't be weird. But
on the cheek?
Don't be weird, nigga.
I ain't never had
But see, that's what I'm saying, is like there's all the people, like the way she was loved was her dad and her mom were like, yo, you got roof, you got clothes, and you ate. Nigga, if that don't say I love you, then fuck you. And I don't think, that's not the same love. So can you weigh them both the same? Like,
but clothes, food, shelter, that's a necessity. Sometimes a necessity don't have to be out of love. That's just like, hey, this nigga need this shit.
But most people would consider that love.
Yeah.
And in an example that you said I would do anything for my mom, but you technically don't have to. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's love or is that loyalty.
That all falls back to like responsibility that I was talking about.
True. Because you could almost make the argument.
Because I feel like it's a responsibility to watch over my mama. Be the only one of her child that really like comes to see her every time when I'm off work, or I have a day off, spends 2 to 3 hours with her. Not saying that I'm the best fucking kid that she got. I know I'm pretty fucked up sometimes, but I make that a responsibility for me because to me, I don't know. I feel like in my heart, I feel like she's just lonely, you know, and she's been that way. So I just kind of, I just want to kind of like ease that a little bit. If that makes sense to anybody out there.
But I don't think what you're saying, I don't disagree with. I understand that. I kind of feel the same way with my grandma. But that's where I'm saying I don't know if that's a feeling. I think that's an action. Because you got to put forth the action. I think like, I'm talking like when I say like love is a feeling, or when I say it's an action turn feeling, I'm talking like my mom and my dad could never speak to me again. I would still have the same love for them. It'd be awkward because, you know, I'm at the crib, so like.
I'd be thinking, what the fuck did you do to them?
But even then, it doesn't have to be something evil. Does a relationship always have to be bad if it's something that like it's between a parent or son or family member in the sense?
I've seen some pretty fucked up parent and like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like my uncles, I do not talk to them niggas on a daily basis. I probably pretty much see some of them on a holiday, but I still love them. I love them to death. But it's just not that relationship. And I don't feel responsible to go see them. I should go see them.
Because that's probably because it's not immediate, I guess. Because like you're not seeing them niggas every day. You're seeing mom and pops every day. So like,
I don't see my grandma every day.
Oh yeah, but you know that's your grandma. You know, uncles. You know,
So
they ain't shit up. Really. They ain't. I'm sorry, unks. I'm sorry.
Ain't you uncle right now?
I'm a double uncle. I ain't shit, bro.
Nobody worrying about Uncle Tyler.
I'm my own shit to worry about, bro.
That's real though. I mean, I don't. I just thought it was an interesting topic because I definitely like. I would kind of like, I've been arguing the action point because I think it's very true. Because like literally every single thing I think about, even thinking about somebody, that's an action. Like you put thought behind it and then you execute it. That's still action. Like I thought it was an interesting topic. Everybody, because I listened to it from the Joe Budden podcast, and everybody was like, "No, it's a feeling," but they couldn't really articulate it. And I to be honest, I think the only way you could articulate it is that one is an action turn feeling. And then two, that the closest thing to only feeling is the parent to child relationship.
It almost if you're going to honestly, if you're going to think about now you kind of averted my mind because now I'm thinking a different way. If you're going to revert it to love being really an emotion, it's almost like you gotta be obsessed with them first, or it seems like for that emotion to come effect, and then you have to actually physically do something for that person. I feel like.
Explain that again.
I don't know.
Process what you said, but
I was trying to process it like you gotta have you gotta have a feeling for somebody like so much that like the shit will work, and you know that you're gonna fall in love with this person, and almost like it's like an obsession, you know.
But does that become a result because you feel like you like this person, or does that become a result of the actions of that person?
Might be the first one. Whatever you just said first time. I'm just kidding. Maybe can it be both? Could be both. If it's both, I'm going with both.
I think.
Yeah, it's both.
No, I think liking a person could be the result of just the feeling of it. I think loving a person could come from the results of the action.
Now we gotta break down love versus lust.
Yeah, how'd you get that from that?
I just thought about that at the top of my head.
Well,
have you ever felt love outside your own, obviously your family?
And friends? No. I couldn't describe it. I like the idea of liking someone. That's just, like, I can't even, like, I might have some trauma. I can't even, like, you know when, like, you be like, yo, put me onto your homegirl, or like I'm trying to talk to her, like see what's up, and they're like, oh, you like her? I'm like, nah, bitch, I like the idea. Sorry for bitch.
See what's up? That's
like, hey, I'm trying to see if I could, like, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I think she's pretty. And I fuck with her vibe, so I'm trying to see what's up, but I can't answer if I like her or not. So that's
a crazy thing because they go like when you try to hook somebody up, they go directly to like, oh, you liking her? You trying to see what's up? I was like,
I don't even know her.
I'm trying to see what's up for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gotta be able to talk to her to like her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I get that. I don't know, bro. I don't know how love goes or how it's supposed to be anymore. I really don't, because I've been in my fair share of relationships, and like I feel like at one point in time it started to turn to love, but then something clicked in my head, was like, I don't think I'm feeling this person like I thought I felt this person. You know, and then like,
so hold on, you would answer these two questions,
okay,
but like.
There's one that I actually have feelings for, and that definitely almost turned into love, but I'm not going to.
Okay, so you're saying you've never been in love?
I've never. I don't think I have.
Do you think, okay, so I guess that's question one. And then question two is like, do you think you even would have played with the idea had it not been some lust behind it? Like if you got no cookies, you got no touching, no any of that, it was strictly like a relationship. Like, do you think you even would have been at that point?
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You wouldn't?
Because obviously physical attraction, yes, we all have physical attraction. But as far as like getting to know somebody, as far as spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that, I cherish that more than any type of thing that I could get as far as like sexual goes. You know?
Do you?
I feel like I do.
Only reason I say that is because you're not going to get to that before you get to the sexual. If we podding for real, if we being honest, most motherfuckers, even me, I'm not saying I'm not escape from this. I'm just asking Tyler's question because we're podding. Most motherfuckers gonna figure out what that mouth do before they figure out, you know, is she a good person? Does she got good morals?
I'm just trying to talk to her, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. You gonna figure out that, and that's the thing. It's like I might be a dirtbag, might be a piece of shit, might be an asshole, might be all these things. You might be right. If you want to be right, you're right. I do really appreciate intimate settings, not because I'm like a dog or I'm trying to get to that action, because I generally like talking to a person. Like the biggest thing for me,
you want to feel comfortable too.
That part,
you want them to feel comfortable.
That part too. The biggest thing for me is like I never understood that. I get from the girl's perspective. Like if you don't know this nigga might be a creep. This nigga might be a dog. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself at all times. Women, I understand. I'm not mad at that. What I don't understand is if you're going on a date, I think the worst thing in the world could be going around people. Like if I'm trying to really get to know you, trying to get how you vibe, how you gel, how you think, how you emotional, and this, that, and the third. Nigga, the worst thing I could do is get you around a bunch of niggas that I can't hear you. I can't really talk to you. I don't know what you're talking about. This, that, and the third. Like, what are we talking about?
Shit, I thought it was a picture. But, yeah, man. I don't know. Because, like, if I'm feeling somebody out, if we're, like, if we're dating, I'm not going to bring her around you niggas, like, first time out. You know, like I'm trying to see, you know, how you respond to me as a person, how you see my vibes go. And then, you know, we'll talk about like as far as like a group setting as far as functions go. So yeah, I get that. I understand that.
Like I will make you think I don't fuck with you on the first date. Like I don't touch them. I don't flirt really like that. I just talk.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's probably talked my way out of some box before, but I'd rather see what's up with the person. Because I always think, I don't know why my brain thinks like this. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I always think, like, even after like a deed, like say the physical connection was there. We was both attracted to. Yeah, you kind of got a bacon neck with that.
It came like this.
But
y'all seeing me on this camera, bro. This neck crazy as hell. I'm sorry. Pause. This neck crazy as hell, bro. On my crew neck, bro. So if you have anything that can snap this back into shape, please message me or get back to us. Whether it be
say doing an ad read.
Please get back to me on some comments or whatever. Just cause help me, nigga. Like I'm trying to figure out how to snap this back into shape. Cause this shit look wild as hell on my neck. And I wore this out in public a couple of times. It's hard as hell. But yeah, I want it to be tight. I want it to be tight. I want my neck to be secured.
I mean, like, yeah, to just go back to that point is just like I just try to get to know a person. I felt like I had a whole point and then you just